The massacre of Druids and the destruction of their sacred sites marked the beginning of the end for their influential role in maintaining the pagan traditions. This is the story of how the rise of Christianity swept across Europe, leaving an indelible mark on the pagan societies, a battle not just of swords and shields, but of faith and tradition. The Druids, the revered priestly class of the Celtic tribes, held dominion over the spiritual lives of their people. They were the keepers of nature's secrets, the conductors of ritualistic ceremonies, and the guardians of a rich oral tradition. But with the spread of Christianity, their world would change forever. Christian missionaries St. Patrick played a significant role in this spiritual upheaval. Through peaceful persuasion and the integration of familiar pagan rituals into Christian practices, they began to convert the pagan populations. The celebration of Samhain, a sacred festival of the Druids, was rebranded as All Hallows' Eve or Halloween, merging the old with the new. Decrees were issued to outlaw pagan practices, and sacred sites were either destroyed or repurposed. Pagan temples, like the majestic Pantheon in Rome, were converted into Christian churches, symbolizing the new religious order. The Pantheon, once a temple to all the Roman gods, became a church dedicated to St. Mary and the martyrs in 609 CE. The spread of Christianity also saw violent confrontations. Charlemagne's campaigns against the Saxons in the 8th century were marked by forceful conversions and bloodshed. The massacre of Verdun in 728, where 4,500 Saxons were executed for refusing to convert, stands as a grim testament to this dark chapter. The Carolingian rulers Capitulatio de Partibus Saxoniae mandated the conversion of the Saxon people on pain of death. Earlier, Roman general Suetonius Paulinus led a brutal campaign against the Druids on the island of Anglesey in Wales. Known as a stronghold of Druidic power, Anglesey witnessed the massacre of Druids and the destruction of their sacred sites, further solidifying Roman and Christian dominance. Yet despite these efforts, traces of paganism endured. The Chartres Cathedral, for instance, was built on a site once sacred to the Druids. Its crypt contains a well that held significance long before the advent of Christianity. The conflict between Christianity and paganism was not just spiritual, but also a struggle for cultural and political dominance. As Christianity became the state religion of the Roman Empire and later medieval European kingdoms, it aligned with the interests of the ruling elites, further marginalizing pagan practices. This alignment helped Christianity become the dominant faith, but it also meant the erasure of many ancient traditions. Today, a revival of interest in Druidism and paganism sees people reconnecting with these ancient practices, blending the past with the present. As we look back at this transformative period, we are reminded of the power of belief and the resilience of tradition. But as the echoes of the past blend with the present, we are left with a question in our journey for spiritual understanding. Are we merely rediscovering what the ancients knew all along? Comment your thoughts below. Ignite your curiosity and expand your horizons. Subscribe to Dopamindz. Become the smartest person in the room. Every week is a new adventure filled with mind-boggling insights. We will give you something to talk about with your friends and family and make you look like the most interesting person in the room. Subscribe now and unlock your inner genius.